Hi, my name is Marin and I'm here to show you some yoga poses to relieve constipation. The first pose we're going to do is a child's pose. Starting in tabletop position, all you're going to do is push your hips back so that you're sitting on your heels. If you need to put a pillow or a yoga block underneath, that's perfectly fine too. Stretch your arms out in front of you as you press down deep into the ground and extend your elbows. Then gently rest your forehead onto the ground. Maintain that subtle pressure against the ground with your palms as you complete this pose. And make sure you bring your shoulders down too and breathe deep. You want to hold each pose for 5 to 6 deep breaths or at least 30 seconds. The next pose is the plow pose. Laying down in a comfortable position, you want to bring your knees up towards your chest, and using a little bit of momentum, you're going to rock back so that your legs are up over your head. If this is as far as you can go, this is great. Make sure your neck is in a neutral position and you're looking straight in front of you the whole time. If you need to bend your knees to soften that stretch, feel free to bend your knees. And if you can, feel free to extend all the way over and just relax here for as long as is comfortable. Coming back out of it, bend your knees, gently unroll from your position. After the plow pose, you can stay laying down and do what's called the wind freeing pose. In wind freeing, you just want to gently bring one knee up to your chest and use both hands to pull that knee closer to your chest, deepening that stretch in the hips. Keep both of your glutes and hips on the ground and breathe deeply into this pose for 5 to 6 deep breaths or at least 30 seconds. The butterfly pose is also a great pose for constipation. Bring both of the bottoms of your feet together and just focus on bringing those feet as close to the groin as possible. You want to make sure you're sitting straight up, core is nice and tight, chest is nice and tall, and you're going to focus on opening your knees down towards the ground just by simply pushing them down. You're going to hold on to your feet here, sort of anchor your torso up, and then just hold this pose for 5 to 6 deep breaths or at least 30 seconds. The seated twist is great too. You can place one foot on the ground, this other foot over, and then you can go ahead and rotate. I like to place my elbow behind my knee and just push gently and rotate to the comfortable place for me. You don't have to go too far. You just want to look in the direction you're rotating, getting that nice twist in the abdomen. And then when you're ready, relax and switch sides. You want to hold each pose for either as long as it's comfortable, but if you can, at least 5 to 6 breaths or 30 seconds. The triangle pose is really great as well. You're going to start standing up. You're in warrior 2 position. And from warrior 2, you're going to extend that front leg, rotate down, bringing one hand in front of the front ankle, and the other hand up parallel above your head towards the sky. You're creating this nice little triangle, and you're going to look up towards your upper hand. You want to make sure to put a little pressure on the outside of your ankle. And if you need to, you can use a yoga block, or you can even place your hand higher on your shin, but you're going to put a little pressure to help you rotate into that pose. And then just hold this pose for as long as you can, or 5 to 6 deep breaths, minimum of 30 seconds. Lastly, we have the corpse pose. You just need to find a comfortable place to lay. You want to make sure that your shoulder blades are flat on the ground when you do this. It's often easy to have them rotate out and your shoulders are rotated forward and you're just laying down. But you want to flatten those shoulder blades onto the ground and rest your arms and legs in anatomical position. They're going to be slightly splayed out, both arms and feet. And here you want to focus on abdominal breathing. Breathing into the belly, out through the mouth. You can lay in corpse pose for as long as you feel is necessary. It's a great way to lay, and it's a great thing for constipation. So I hope you enjoyed this video on yoga poses for constipation. My name is Marin, and thank you for watching.